Hey folks, how's it going? Dr. Spin. You've joined me in a quest as I try to figure out the best albums I've listened to in 2021. So I've been going through weekly eliminations, and rather than do these in the dark, I wanted to bring them out in the open and maybe start some conversations about these and see what you guys think. Today's elimination was particularly difficult. I'm looking at Amir ElSaffar's Inana versus Mdou Moctar's Afrique Victime. Now, it may seem superficially like this would be a really even matchup, but these are both kind of transcultural albums, looking at ways that different kinds of music have crossed over to create new hybrid forms of music. But actually, the situation with these albums makes it really difficult because both these albums succeed extremely well at what they set out to do. But the conditions that made these albums arise are a little bit different. For example, Amir ElSaffar is the son of an Iraqi immigrant and was raised in the U.S., educated in the U.S. As an American, and was a musician and went to study music, classical trumpet, jazz trumpet, at the collegiate academic level. He wanted to do something more with his musicianship. And so in an attempt to kind of come to terms with his own heritage, traveled to the Middle East and Iraq to study maqam styles. And what was supposed to be a 3-month project became a 5-year project, and got to the point where he became pretty well versed in that style as a dulcimer player and a vocalist. And the music on this album is the result of him intentionally crossing the streams between these two styles, finding commonalities between jazz and classical and Iraqi maqam styles to create something new. And it's very thoughtfully put together. It's very smart. And really does a lot to pay homage to all those styles without actually ever stepping on any of them. As a matter of fact, he was at one point trying to decide if it was even something that he should do. So he's been very careful about how he did this for Inana. Now, on the other side, Mdou Moctar is a fantastic guitar player who came by his cross-pollination of styles a little bit more organically. A guy who lives on the edge of the Saharan desert, who loves Prince, who loves Eddie Van Halen, who loves Jimi Hendrix, likes all guitar styles, and has synthesized this into a style of guitar playing that's connected to a local style, Chirag style. Now, he's not the only person that plays in this style, but he's kind of one of the most visible right now, and I think probably one of the most creative as far as guitar playing goes. So, how does this break down? How do we deal with this? Well, one thing I have to say about Mdou Moctar, that I love his guitar playing. I think he's a pretty good songwriter, but his songs generally are a vehicle for his guitar playing. It's not really a flaw in this album, but if you look at it from the standpoint of songwriting, you could levy some criticisms against it. Inana periodically challenges the listener a bit by going pretty far out, taking some real chances with the experimentation. But I have so much respect for the amount of passion and intellect that Amir ElSaffar invested in the production of Inana, that it kind of gives it an edge over this album. I think that you could argue that Afrique Victime is probably more overall listenable, but just the overall concept and the musicianship that went into Inana, I have to go with. So for this particular challenge, Inana goes on. So tell me what you think. At the end of this video, I'm going to put clips up from both artists and give it a listen, sound off. Okay, I'll be doing a few more of these over the course of this week. If you want to know when that's going to happen, please like and subscribe, share it out with your friends. And until I see you next time, I'll catch you on the flip side.